What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Pipe Revival. I'm Walt. I'm glad that you stopped by. I'm up here in Omaha, Nebraska. They got their first snow this morning. It was just a dusting, so it wasn't too bad. But people still forget how to drive when anything like this happens. Even up here in Omaha, you think they'd be used to it by now, but people are crazy. Anyways, I wanted to. This is hard. This is hard for me to say this, but with everything that's going on with STG, the Scandinavian Tobacco Group, their purchase of Mac Baren and Sutliff. For those of you that do not know, they've purchased these two iconic tobacco companies that have been blending tobacco for at least back into the mid 1800s. I'm not for sure on the history of it. But they've procured these two tobacco companies, and they've decided to shut these factories down that these tobacco companies have been operating out of profitably, for well over 100 years, making some of the finest tobacco products that you can get. Mac Baren makes some of the best tobaccos ever. Sutliff is the same way. Sutliff actually packages and does a lot of tobacco blends for a lot of these in-house blends and in-house tins and your GLPs, your Seattle Pipe Club, stuff like that. They do all the packaging for that type of stuff. And they have been for years and years. They're making great products. So, with the information that STG has decided to shutter these profitable businesses, one here in America and Mac Baren over, I think that's in Denmark, or I think it's in Denmark. Could be wrong. Don't quote me. Mac Baren, please don't send me a message. I'm sorry. You're over there somewhere. But with this news and them gaining control over the market, over the farmers, over the distribution, all these things that is a consequence of them taking over, is a boycott something that we in the pipe community should be considering? Now, this hits me hard. This is not something easy for me to talk about because, as you know, I'm smoking half and half right now. I've been smoking half and half for the whole time I've been smoking a pipe, over 20 years. Smoked countless pounds of it. So STG produces or packages half and half, as they have taken over several other codger blends, and the quality has greatly diminished. Namely, Granger, Sir Walter Raleigh, and Velvet. So I purchased a tin a 7-ounce tin of Sir Walter Raleigh. And let me tell you, it's garbage. It is garbage. I popped the tin and it was so repulsive, the amount of vinegar. It was like sticking your nose into opening the bottle of vinegar. It was that repulsive. I can't imagine that it's smoke. I haven't even tried to smoke it. I just recently purchased some Velvet. Never tried it before. Now, the vinegar wasn't apparent with the sniff test, with the tin note, but it really came through when I started smoking it. And I was only able to smoke a half a bowl before it just started completely destroying my mouth. Granger's the same way. I've smoked Granger for years and years, and I can't smoke it anymore. Somehow half and half has not been affected in the same way. I have no idea why. Half and half is still, it's exactly the same to me. I haven't noticed any changes in half and half. But my question is boycott in order? Should that be something that we consider before this all takes full effect? Should we raise such a ruckus and affect their pocketbook in such a way where they think twice about what they're doing and the ramifications of it? And let's not fool ourselves here. This is all for profit. What they're doing is all for profit. For profit right now and for profit in the future, because the amount of control and sway that they have over the tobacco industry is far and above what anybody else has. So they have control over the farmers. The people that are farming this stuff, their biggest customer right now is Scandinavian Tobacco Group. So what that means is the contracts these farmers have, their biggest contract is STG, and they can't afford to not service the requirements of STG and stay in business. This is why monopolies are so bad. Because now every STG literally controls the prices that they're going to pay for their tobacco, and in effect the prices they're going to sell their tobacco at. So they could raise the prices, and they could lower the price that they're buying the bulk tobacco from the farmers. All while the quality of the tobacco overall is greatly diminished. I mean, just sit and think about it for a minute, folks. About the ramifications of what is happening. I'm on the fence. In fact, no, I'm not on the fence. As of right now, I'm not buying any more products from STG. So for me, that leaves Cornell and Deal and Middleton, which Middleton makes Prince Albert and Carter Hall. Whenever I get through these tins of half and half, which will be a while because I have quite a bit, I'm not buying anymore. And I think that we should all send them a message, whether that be actually sending them a message, typing something out and sending it to them, I think something has to be done where they can reverse this before it's too late. And I think it should be something that we all are thinking about. Because once it's finalized, it's not going to increase the quality of this hobby that we all love. There'll be a lot of blends that go away. And the possibility that the blends that we know and love, they're not the same. That they get changed, or the quality just goes down. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it at that point. Because they control the industry. So, yeah. Prince Albert and whatever offerings that Cornell and Deal offer, which I smoke Old Joe Krantz and the Haunted Bookshop. But I know a lot of you aren't just satisfied with just smoking a few blends of tobacco. That's part of the joy of smoking a pipe is especially in this day and age, is the variety and the you're able to explore different blends and different flavor profiles. All this it is part of the draw that draws people into the pipe tobacco hobby. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this. Are you going to follow suit? Is it something that has been on your mind? Am I overreacting? I don't think I am. I think it's a bunch of malarkey. That's what I think. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you on the next one.